Okay, we're going to be talking about some information about Star Trek: The Voyage Home that a lot of people don't know about. Um, and it's the guest star that was on Star Trek: The Voyage Home. Of course, you had the regular cast members on Star Trek, but you had I consider a guest appearance. Uh, Catherine Hicks. Now, she was the lady that Captain Kirk met, and she was over this place that over whales and fish, wildlife. It's basically whales. Originally, from what I've been told, and because there was a scheduling conflict, they were originally going to put Eddie Murphy in Star Trek: The Voyage Home. And they said the reason why he wasn't put in is because of scheduling conflict with the Beverly Hills Cop movies. Plus, they were also worried that it might end up like another Superman, where they had Richard Pryor appear on Superman, and there's been people that have been talking about that. That was one of the reasons they did it. I don't know, but they originally wanted to put Eddie Murphy in Star Trek: The Voyage Home. I think it would have been a lot better with Eddie Murphy. Okay, we're going to be talking about the actors who played the Ghostbusters in the first Ghostbusters movie. The cast, we're going to be going through that. We're not going to be going through the supporting cast. People like Sigourney Weaver and other people, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to be talking about the ones who specifically played the Ghostbusters. And we're also going to be talking about the ones that would have been in Ghostbusters. And we're going to be talking about that as well. Okay, if you look here, starting right here on the left-hand side, you have Harold Ramis. Okay, he was one of the Ghostbusters. And you have right here Dan Aykroyd. And you have here Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson. Now, from what I've been told, there's three of these cast members of the four that would not have been in the original Ghostbusters movie. And here is what they originally was going to do, but there was a comedian actor who passed away. And this comedian actor actually had the script for Ghostbusters, but he passed away, and it kind of derailed the original plans for Ghostbusters. Here is what the original cast was going to be. They were originally going to, instead of having Bill Murray, now he came in as a replacement, and Ernie Hudson came in as a replacement as well as Harold Ramis. John Belushi was going to be one of the original main Ghostbusters. And Bill Murray stepped in and basically took John Belushi's place. They had to find a comedian that was as funny as John Belushi. So John Belushi would have been the main Ghostbusters. They would have kept Dan Aykroyd. So they would have had John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, and I don't know what they would have done with this character here with Harold Ramis. I don't know. But I know that Ernie Hudson would not have been in the original Ghostbusters. They were going to put Eddie Murphy Okay, Eddie Murphy would have been the third Ghostbusters. I don't know. I did say three, but um, actually I should have said two. I should have said two. So I don't know about Harold Ramis, if he would have been in it, the original one. If John Belushi, I don't know, but I do know John Belushi would have been in it, and Eddie Murphy would have been in it, and Dan Aykroyd would have definitely been in it. And that was going to be the original Ghostbusters. A lot of people don't know about this, but it'd been quite interesting to see how it would have turned out. Personally, if you want my personal opinion, I think it would have been a lot funnier if you'd had Eddie Murphy, John Belushi, and Dan Aykroyd. And if you'd had, and if you could have had Bill Murray join up with John Belushi as one of the Ghostbusters, and the Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, it would have been hilarious.